Okay, so it turns out that American Airlines is investigating after a new photo began to circulate showing Ted Cruz on a flight in American Airlines not wearing his mask, which of course is required by the rules in order to fly on American Airlines. Also, there's another photo of him in the airport not wearing his mask as well, and there's also short video clips going around implying to us that he was basically not wearing his mask more or less the entire time while traveling. Now, unsurprisingly, the press secretary, a spokesperson, or whoever it was from the Ted Cruz office came out saying that Ted Cruz always wears his mask while he's out traveling. Clearly, the photos contradict.
Yeah, so this is a situation where he was caught basically not following the rules, not doing what he's supposed to be doing, and it's blowing up and it's getting him some bad publicity that he apparently thinks that he doesn't have to follow those rules. But that side of the aisle is that's kind of their brand right now is no masks, right? So in some ways I kind of understand it, but when you're in a place that has, law, there's rules in effect, you're supposed to follow the rules. You're supposed to go along with things.
Well, Ted Cruz was never, like he was wearing masks early into this thing. He wasn't like Donald Trump who just refused to wear a mask. He was, wearing masks, but then he still wanted to reopen the economy and all that stuff. Nonetheless, though, to see Ted Cruz running around not wearing a mask and then to kind of actively deny it, saying, "Oh, this isn't true," blah blah blah, when we have enough video, enough photo evidence to say, yeah, he was not wearing a mask. I think it is a little bit serious. Like, I mean, yeah, this is a story to laugh at, ha ha ha. Ted Cruz is getting bad press, but like I think it does go to and it does speak to why there's a lot of people out there who aren't necessarily big fans of Ted Cruz. Even people who maybe agree
Right.
with him politically aren't big fans of him. I mean, this guy clearly thinks that he's better than you. This guy clearly thinks
Right.
that the rules don't apply to him. Yeah, okay, he'll wear a mask when it's good for him for publicity, when he was getting his hair cut at that barber shop that, got in trouble for reopening too early and he was wearing a mask then. But now when he's, out flying, just doing his thing, he's not wearing a mask. Doesn't really care.
Well, and think what's going to happen if in the next week he tests positive, right? If he tests positive for I mean, there's going to be anger. People are going to be legitimately angry that he had it and was flying around on a plane with no mask. There will be some serious backlash in the city.
You're absolutely right there. I mean, could you imagine that kind of backlash if he did end up getting it? And it's like, well, he was just possibly spreading around. But I mean, that's always the concern when it comes to wearing a mask, right? That you might have it and you could spread it
Right.
around to others. Because again, when it comes to wearing a mask, it's about protecting other people. It's not necessarily about protecting yourself. It does maybe protect you a little bit, but it's mostly about protecting others. It's about being a decent person. And when it
Right.
comes to Ted Cruz running around not wearing a mask, that's what this comes down to. It comes down to it's about him. Because that's
Right.
what it comes down to. It's you wear a mask because you respect other people, because you respect their space. You respect the fact that other people might feel uncomfortable. And Ted Cruz can't even do that. He can't even do that. And then he lies about it because, of course, this is bad press. And now he's got American Airlines investigating him.
Right. Yeah, and it just goes into the situation. He sort of failed to be a good human, right? That's what we do. We go to the grocery store. We're all wearing the mask, so it's a safer place for us all. He failed at that.
Yeah, and in airport, by the way, guys, an airport is probably one of the worst places to not be wearing a mask at. First of all, it's relatively easy, like it's okay, you're just wearing a mask. It's not like you're somewhere where, you're running around and it's like really obstructing you, or like at a gym or something like that. You're just out there wearing a mask, and there's a lot of people around you, a lot of people who are traveling and coming from all different places. It seems like the definite place to be wearing a mask. And of course, that's the place where he's not wearing a mask because he just wants to chill out, go to his, wherever he was going. I think he was traveling between two cities within the state of Texas, probably for work or something like that. He just wanted to relax, wanted to chill, didn't want the mask in his face. And now it's coming back to bite him. All right, Chris, thanks so much for joining us. Guys, go check out Chris's channel. He's got a new logo, got a new icon out there. It's got this new fist. It's this beautiful color. It has this like beautiful blue color to it. You're going to want to go see. Go check out his channel just to see that icon. All right, you guys, see you all in the next one.